guys, Dr. Anderson here, and I'm here with Kathy, and she's here today. Actually came back just so we could do this video. It's sweet of her to do, because she has a really interesting case, and it's an interesting story about a really common problem called a neuroma. Neuromas are really, really common in the foot, and I'll explain a little bit more about it, but she kind of was chasing around, I guess, the healthcare world, trying to figure out what's causing all my pain in her foot. And so I'll let her kind of start talking about her history, because it all kind of revolves around her right foot and pretty much in an area by her second toe on the right foot. And so I'll let her kind of give you her story, and then I'll share my story about how we pretty much have helped her. She came in yesterday, was like super excited because her pain had been there for, I don't know, years, and now it's all gone. So I'll let you kind of start from the beginning and just kind of concisely kind of go through what the doctors did and what they thought you had.
So my name's Kathy. I'm in my mid-60s, and for about 5 or 6 years I'd had pain in the second toe. Went to a podiatrist. They had me wear this jelly on my toe. Didn't work. X-rayed it and said I have a bone spur. So we did surgery. Still did not help on that second toe.
It was in the toe.
In the toe. We had to go under and do surgery.
Right.
Then it still was so painful. Came back and they said, well, you have arthritis in the joint. So I got a prednisone shot. Did not help.
Okay.
Then they said, well, it's this toenail that's hitting the top of your shoe that's causing the pain.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I got desperate. My son's getting married. I can only wear one pair of shoes, and they were tennis shoes. Okay. And I'm like, I can't go to a wedding. So I came to Dr. Anderson and said, help me. My toe's in pain, and I'm not getting any better.
And that was, I don't know, was it a month ago or something?
Yeah, about that, about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, so what I determined she has, and this has happened before, believe me. I've had people with supposed hammer toes. I mean, the toes actually were crooked, and the doctor goes in, straightens the toe, but the problem isn't resolved because it wasn't the toe. It was a nerve problem. And sometimes, it doesn't happen a lot, but I've seen this happen where the idea of the nerve is just kind of blown away, or it's not even thought about in the differential of what doctors are thinking about. So I'm going to go back to what a neuroma is. Simply stated, if you can scan down here, we all have the same anatomy. We have nerves that come down through this area. This is called the tarsal tunnel area, much like the carpal tunnel in the hand. And then they come through all these nerve tunnels, but then when they come out here to the ball of the foot, there's a ligament that runs across the ball of the foot. And that ligament is what can bind down on these nerves. So we have nerves that then travel out in the interspaces between these toes. So a lot of times when you have a neuroma, it will hurt in the interspace. Like you might push up right in that area underneath, and it'll hurt or radiate out to the digits. But it's really a problem with a nerve coming across the ball of the foot, and it's traveling underneath the ligament. Now again, the ligament binds down, and that is what we call a nerve compression issue. It's an entrapment or pressure. That's a pressure that's happening on the nerve. So there are times when we do have to go to surgery. We have to go in from the top of the foot, through the top of the foot in between the bones here. Maybe it's in the second interspace, or maybe it's in the third interspace between the third and fourth toes. But we go in, it's about a 20-minute procedure. We go in and cut the ligament so it's not binding down on the nerve. There's a pretty high success rate with the surgery, but we usually never start with surgery, do the conservative option. So the big thing in my profession is orthotics. So I'll let you take over there.
So during this process, I actually went to one of the national chains that said, we can give you something to put in your shoe. I spent a lot of money. That didn't help either.
Did you go there?
I did. I went there to that place. I did. And I spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
So when I came here,
it's like $1,000.
it was $1,000. That's like $1,200.
Wow.
So Dr. Anderson says, well, we're going to do orthotics. And I'm thinking, really? I tried that.
Right.
I got custom orthotics.
Right.
Wore them for a week. Total amazing.
Right.
I can now walk. I can walk as far as I want. And more importantly, I did not wear tennis shoes to my son's wedding.
Oh, so
I feel like a total different person.
Good.
and the orthotics work, and I can put them in any shoe. I'm back now wearing my favorite Clark shoes, and I'm happy. I feel like I got the answer to what was happening with my foot.
Yeah. So she responded. Not everybody responds that fast, folks. That's pretty good. I mean, our main goal, we want you to be 90% better in 2 months, but some people are that much better, you know, in a week or two sometimes, and you were one of them. So
I was very lucky.
So you're a good testimonial in terms of two things: proper diagnosis.
Yes.
And, you know, and me really getting something custom from a podiatrist. I'm not saying there's other inserts out there that can't help, but the odds are really statistically low just because of the process and the way we do it. But they're made very precisely when you come in to see a podiatrist. So I think that's pretty much it. So neuromas are really common, guys, and they can be kind of hidden in the wings there, and it could be something that a doctor misdiagnoses, and you're a perfect example.
And I would close with walking is the cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. And so I feel like I have that back, and I'm walking now a couple miles a day. No pain.
And we're going to do more, hopefully.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you for sharing, and hopefully this is going to be informative for people. Don't forget the concept of a neuroma. They're a really common problem, folks. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We keep growing, and we really appreciate your support, and click that subscribe button. We're also on Facebook too, by the way. Thanks for watching.